Hello, welcome. In this video, we explain why Austro-Hungarian Empire split in. Long before the final dissolution of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, there had been calls from Hungary for greater autonomy. Or at the very least a greater slice of the cake. This is what led to the formation of Austria-Hungary in the first place. When to keep themselves on the throne after losing the Austro-Prussian War, the Habsburgs separated Austria and Hungary and created a dual monarchy with themselves as monarchs of both. The share of the money which would go to Austria and Hungary was also renegotiated periodically, with Hungary taking steadily more of it. The desire to be separate from Austria, to varying degrees, had been present in Hungary for a long time. Then came the First World War. As the Austro-Hungarian Empire became steadily weaker and more dependent on Germany, so too did the bonds that connected all the various lands and ethnicities together began to slip. They completely disintegrated in October 1918, encouraged by Wilson's 14 points, which included self-determination for smaller nations. First Czechoslovakia broke away, then the state of Slovenes, Croats and Serbs, soon to become known as Yugoslavia, and finally Hungary. A leading Hungarian opponent to the union with Austria, Mihaly Károlyi, seizing power in Hungary after the Asta Revolution of the 31st of October, in which supporters of his party and Hungarian troops captured important buildings in Budapest. The rebellion was named after the Asta flowers which the supporters were wearing. The king was left with no choice but to appoint Károlyi as his prime minister, and basically the first thing he did was to annul the compromise agreement which had created Austria-Hungary. All the way back in 1866. Hungary became the Hungarian Democratic Republic, or alternatively the Hungarian People's Republic. A brief intermission where Hungary seizing the means of production and became the Hungarian Soviet Republic was swiftly stopped by a Romanian invasion.